The top Minnesota lawmakers are asking Congress to repeal a controversial new law they say is actually making the opioid problem worse.
That's after a shocking 60 Minutes investigation last Sunday that appears to weaken U.S. drug laws, allowing drug companies to dispense millions of opioids in small communities. Pat Kessler joins us right now with more. So, Pat, what is going on?
Well, it's moving very quickly here. I'm kind of surprised, actually. The opioid crisis is bad, and it's getting worse, including here in Minnesota. Now that 60 Minutes report is causing lawmakers from both parties to demand action.
60 Minutes discovered major flaws in a new drug law passed by both parties and signed by President Obama last year. And some Minnesota lawmakers fighting opioids are furious.
And we're all outraged.
State Senator Chris Eaton lost her daughter Ariel to an overdose 10 years ago and is the author of numerous bills to curb the opioid epidemic.
We're all going, here we're fighting so hard here, and our federal government is just giving them carte blanche to ship this stuff all over the place.
60 Minutes reported the pharmaceutical industry wrote legislation making it harder for the DEA to curb the flow of drugs.
One example, a pharmacy in Kermit, West Virginia, a town of just 392 people, ordered 9 million hydrocodone pills over 2 years.
That's why state lawmakers are calling for the law to be repealed, including Representative Dave Baker, who lost his son Dan to a drug overdose and says everyone owns this one.
It makes you wonder the system that we have on a federal level is so upside down, and who is really driving the bus out there.
The state health department reports one Minnesotan dies almost every day from opioid overdoses, and Senator Eaton says she's frustrated but undeterred.
I guess I feel a lot of despair sometimes. Like, is this going to stop before we've lost a whole generation?
Well, it's a really good question. Late today, Minnesota Democratic Congressman Colin Peterson from the 7th District told state lawmakers that he will introduce a bill to repeal this controversial drug law, but still a lot of questions remain. Why was it passed in the first place?
Yeah.
Democrats, Republicans just went right through, and President Obama signed it.
But like you said, it seems to be moving quickly, though.
It is. Yeah, a lot of people really upset on both sides of the aisles. Actually, they're working together, and something might get done here.
All right. Thank you, Pat.
You bet.